Good morning from sunny, warm, calm Otter Tail Lake. Kind of down here by the beach formerly known as Naked Beach. Looks very odd to see a dock there, I've got to say. So Karen and I are out kayaking this morning, kind of following the rush lines here, and there's just an unbelievable amount of bass in here today. And we've seen perch and northerns. Haven't seen walleye or sturgeon, but just about everything else. Been a lot of fish in here. Even saw a few nice perch back around the corner a ways. So anyway, it's a beautiful day after what was seeming like we could have had a stormy night. Had storms out to the west of us that were sort of severe, and kind of a big line of what appeared to be heavy rain and hail and winds last night about between 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the morning. But they kind of went around us, at least on our part of Otter Tail Lake. I don't know if there was any part of the lake that got much other than what we got, and all we got was a couple light puffs of wind and a little over ½ inch of rain. So that was pretty good, pretty nice surprise. I guess I thought we were going to get some sort of wind, didn't know which direction it was going to be from. But as you can see from the water between Karen and I, there's not much wind this morning. So good morning to Greg and Steve. You're right on cue, Steve. I wasn't really looking at my phone, but you must have been the first viewer again. Be a beautiful day for you. Quick trip to Otter Tail. Sounds like tomorrow might get a little rainy again. I'm still not complaining about rain, because I know come July we'll be thinking about low water conditions again. But right now the water level's up pretty nicely, and the water clarity is still crazy clear. I don't know what the sun reflection here, if you'd be able to see or not. Yeah, I can't see, because if I guess over here you can see, but now my screen is in the sun so much I can't see my own screen. But hang in here for a minute, maybe we'll see some fish. Hey Casey, good morning. You should probably quick call in sick, head to the lake to go skiing. No waves of any kind, Mother Nature's or boat waves. So that might have to be on my project list today. I've had the glass drawn in, but I haven't skied yet this year. So today could be the day if the wind doesn't come up any more than this afternoon. Might have to do a boat shuffling and put the fishing boat in the shed and get the ski boat on the lift. So maybe my afternoon project. Haven't quite decided what my afternoon project's going to be. But nice enough. The weather's not going to dictate it too much, other than I'm probably not going to be going sailing today. The whole lake looks pretty darn clear and smooth. Let's see, I'm trying to get my screen here. Oh yeah, congratulations to your graduate there, Tucker, and I did see a few photos online there. So that is a big thing to have in the rear view mirror. I'm sure that I didn't catch if your gathering was at the house or if you were at another facility for the graduation party, but no matter where it is, it always takes time and work. So you'll be able to click over to full-time lake time at some point. Let's see, I'm having a hard time seeing my screen, but Greg says I can see the bottom of the lake just fine. Yeah, we're not in too deep water here. This is kind of, normally this is, a couple weeks from now, it'll be too rushy to get in here and check it out. So that's why I thought it was a good time to kind of cruise through before the rushes emerge from the top of the lake. There's Kyle, another person that's been busy with graduation there. We had thoughts of making it there, but you know the way that goes. All of a sudden time gets busy, but you'll be sure glad to get that behind you also, and hope to see more of you at the lake here. Who knows, you come to a rocky spot here, if you can see down good. Paul Fulman. Hey Paul, how are you? I hope you're, let's see, I think you're still around Wilmer, I think, if I remember right. I guess I don't recall for sure. So I was down in the Wilmer area a couple weeks ago, down there for Kathy Garbrick's celebration of life, and ended up connecting with a lot of old friends from the area. Even got to take in the pancake breakfast at the fire hall the next morning. Stayed overnight at the Ebnet Inn, so it was fun to see them, and they had some friends there for the weekend. So it was a pretty active weekend. I had to get home and relax, you know, which I don't do too much of when I'm home, as many of you know. But anyway, it was sure nice to get to visit down there. And we drove by, whose house did I drive by in Wilmer? Got a mental block if I think of it in a minute. I thought they were maybe still around. Pam and Jim Gower, that's who I was trying to think of. So I thought maybe they might even make an appearance down for Kathy's. Oh, we got a big old carp right there. We've seen several carp. Usually there's more than one in a group with the carp. Usually three or four at a time. But anyway, I thought I might see Jim and Pam down in Lake Lillian. So they must have, like everybody else, you got things going. They were probably chasing kids or grandkids somewhere on the weekend instead. I know how that goes. We're gonna head down. See, I guess tomorrow we gotta run to Fargo for a bit. No, that's not tomorrow. That's Wednesday. Tomorrow's the rainy day, then a Fargo day, and then I run down to my daughter's in Glenwood on Thursday for a bit, and then the next thing you know, it'll be next weekend. So, good morning, Lynn, and Ella is on here. Christy, good morning. You people joining. Karen, she's got a kayak that she's got to paddle, so she gets her phone out. She gets kind of stuck in one spot, but as long as Lynn is on here, I better head over towards Karen so Karen can say good morning to her friend Lynn. Looks like she's farther away, but we're fast moving. We'll be in shouting range in a minute here, Lynn. Maybe I played the angle wrong. She's going faster than I was. Karen, Lynn is on here. You should say good morning. Good afternoon, Lynn. I guess it is this afternoon. I was thinking it was still morning. So 12:20. Beautiful day to be on the lake, that's for sure. So, well, main thing is I wanted to report from this side of the lake that we had just got some more rain in the lake and no significant weather, at least in our direct neighborhood. If anybody's on here or watches this later that's on Otter Tail Lake, if the situation was different last night, if someone did get some wind, I know it wasn't too far away. Had a lot of lightning going on, and when I went to bed I was sure I was going to be up during the night a couple times checking on boats and stuff, but slept right through it and checked the rain gauge, and I didn't have a branch or a leaf down this morning. So that was a nice kind of rain to get, especially when you're expecting to get some wind and hail and whatnot with it. So all right, I'm going to put the phone away and head back. I guess we'll probably have to head back and have dinner and then decide what the next project will be for the day. Maybe the ski boat. All right, so long from Otter Tail Lake.